It's been 10 years since the inaugural round of the Enduro World Series in Punta Ala, Italy, 2013. Enduro joins the UCI Mountain Bike World Series for 2023 in its first year with World Cup status. If you're wondering what any of that means, then this is a video for you, as we'll be explaining just what EDR is, and if you're already an Enduro fan, then keep watching to see just what's in store for fans of mountain biking's toughest discipline. The Enduro World Cup is the ultimate test of any mountain biker. 7 rounds are raced all across the globe. Each round or race is made up of between 4 to 8 time stages. These stages are practiced on the Saturday, raced on the Sunday, and only one practice run is allowed for every stage, so riders have to rely on skill, fast reactions and their instincts to beat their rivals. Stages are rough, fast and technical, with an average length of around 3 kilometers and a descent of 500 meters, although they can be as short as 1.4 kilometers and as long as 11. These longer stages can drop around 1600 meters and take the fastest riders 20 minutes to complete. Some stages will include short punchy climbs, but they're predominantly downhill. Winning an enduro race requires the fastest overall time accumulated across these time stages. However, this is not all there is to an enduro. You have to get there first. Climbing liaisons are part and parcel of the race, although sometimes they do include ski lifts. If racers are late to their start, then there is a time penalty. It's a big day out as well, with races typically consisting of around 40 to 60 kilometre loops and around 2,000 metres of climbing across a variety of punishing trails and terrain that will challenge both bike and rider. Racers' bikes need to strike a balance between durability, capability and pedalability. So you'll find between 160mm and 180mm of travel, wide rims with heavy casing tyres, a dropper post and a wide spread of gears to winch the riders up the liaisons. Sounds familiar? Well, these bikes are probably very similar to the bike that you own and ride at the weekend. That's because enduro racing spurred on developments in mountain biking as a whole. Having a capable bike that can be pedalled uphill efficiently but isn't held back on the descents just makes sense for a lot of riders. Racers must only use one frame fork and one set of wheels during a race. These are marked by stickers placed on the bike prior to the race start. Completing the race on this original equipment is a test on reliability and a racer's mechanical sympathy. Mechanicals do happen though, so riders must be prepared to fix their bikes on the trail and carry the spares and tools required to do so. Self-sufficiency is key in enduro racing. Walk around the pits at an EDR race and you'll see full factory teams of multiple riders, mechanics, big vans or trucks with awnings in the team livery, team managers and even chefs. At the other end of the spectrum is the privateer, passionate mountain bike racers who live for racing and do everything themselves. They're the chef, mechanic, team manager and racer all rolled into one, often living out of their van or cheap hotels as they drive from race to race. Final times between races can be separated by mere seconds, even after up to an hour of racing, with some of the closest races being Val d'Afassa 2021, where Richie Rude beat Jack Moyer by just 0.48 of a second after 27 minutes of racing. And North Star 2019 saw Richie Rude take the top spot over Sam Hill, separated by 0.81 seconds after 26 minutes of racing. Mechanicals and crashes are to be expected, and the fastest but also the most consistent racers will be the ones rewarded in this series. Points are awarded at the end of each race from 1st to 100th position in the men's race, 1st to 30th in the women's. These points go towards the overall title race where the riders battle to be crowned Enduro World Cup overall champion. The winner of the Enduro World Cup will be the rider who can not only survive all this, but do it the fastest. It's a completely unique test for our riders, and if you win the Enduro World Cup overall title, you can truly call yourself the best all-round rider on the planet. Don't forget to subscribe to GMBN Racing for all the highlights and action from the Enduro World Cup races, plus loads more.